guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Denise.Rodri. So I decided to do a Q&A on my Instagram story. You guys asked me some questions, so now we're answering them. If you guys are interested, then just keep watching. So I went on my Instagram story and I asked you guys to ask me some questions in Spanish, in English, and I was just gonna do a Q&A and answer them all. So here we go. When did you start getting into nature and the moon? I started getting into nature and the moon, I'm gonna say around a year ago. Recently, in the last few months, is when I've really dived into understanding, you know, retrogrades and a full moon and a new moon and manifesting and energies. Like in the last few months, I've really dived into it and really tried to understand what all those things mean. I would say like a year ago. Would I ever be a stylist? I wouldn't ever be a stylist just because I don't know why I feel like as a stylist you need to have the ability to identify each person's individual niche, and I don't think I have an eye for that. So yeah, no, I don't think I would ever consider that job. Even when my friends ask me to like dress them or give them my opinion, I give them what I would wear as my opinion, you know. What's my true passion? I've spent a lot of time trying to discover that. I've prayed about it. I've asked to discover literally what my passion is and what my purpose is in life. I don't know how to describe what I have a passion for, other than saying that I love to conversate with people and dive into topics and bounce off perceptions. And like, I remember when I was on set shooting my show that's actually coming out very soon, so stay tuned. You know, I asked myself, do I like acting more? Do I like entertainment reporting more? Because now I had the advantage of experiencing life on set and being on site away from home filming, you know. And honestly, I realized that I enjoyed the conversation of a reporter and that job more than necessarily studying a script to then execute in front of a camera. Like, I genuinely like conversation, and I think, you know, going to school for journalism obviously helped. And now I've discovered that I don't want to do entertainment reporting. That's not necessarily the topic I would want to have conversations on. I think I'm leaning towards my own platform where I could talk about the things I'm interested in, like manifesting and positive energy and how to stay unique and why you should stay unique. Like, I think I'd rather that, and I think I have a passion to talk about those kinds of things. I don't know if that makes sense, but hopefully it does. I don't know why I'm holding on to these earrings either, but can I see your feet? You cannot. Actually, that's funny that you asked me that, because I have merch coming, guys. I don't know if I would call it merch. Honestly, it's just a shirt. I got an idea from a family member and I executed it, and I think you guys are gonna like it, and it involves my feet, so stay tuned on my Instagram. How old are you? P.S. Love you too, Sinella. I am 26 years old, May 16. At what age did I start dancing? I started dancing in 4th grade. I danced 4th grade all through high school till my senior year of high school. There's a lot of questions about my love life and if I'm in a relationship or not, and like this person just put your love life and then put like the little person. I'm really private when it comes to things like that. I prefer it that way. So yeah, I let you guys in as much as I want at the moments I want. That's what I'll say to that. What are your future goals? I have a lot of future goals. I think starting the companies I have my mind on. A personal goal is to continue to grow, continue to feel like I'm becoming a better person. I think that when you pinpoint the things you want to adjust about your personality and you recognize when you do change your actions, it's such a rewarding feeling that I want to keep feeling that. So that's one of my goals. ¿Cuánto mides? Yo mido 5'8". ¿Cuándo se lanzará el video? I'm guessing que estás hablando del show que filmé en Puerto Rico Y no sé si estoy supuesta de dejarles saber a ustedes exactamente cuál día va a salir, pero si se quedan conectados con mi Instagram, ustedes lo van a ver ahí cuando yo lo pueda ya decir. Pero viene pronto. Si te puedo dar unos cuantos meses, en 2 meses va a salir el show. So, stay tuned. 555. Are you all natural? I mean, I'm guessing this means like body. I am, other than my boobs. I do have a boob job. A breast augmentation. Favorite soccer team? I don't watch soccer, sorry. Do you know how to make mango? I do know how to make mango. Mango is actually really easy to make because it's a plantains. You just have to like essentially boil them like how you would boil an egg and then allow it to like get soft, and then you peel and you just make it like mashed potatoes. It's really quick and easy, honestly. ¿Cuáles son las cosas que piensas que te han ayudado a crecer tu cuenta? Para mí, el secreto de las redes sociales y cómo llegar a un nivel de reconocimiento más grande, quedándote consistente y verdadera tú misma. Si tú pones algo, dale cuenta que es algo que tú quieres poner porque de verdad te gusta. La gente lo siente, so ser honesto. Are you still friends with Janina? I live with her. She is my wife, whether she likes it or not. So yes, we are. What's the key to your heart? Food. I don't know what the key to my heart is. I think the key to my heart is a good soul, a good, honest soul. How do you realize bad energy or negative thoughts from within? I recognize bad energy or negative thoughts from within by identifying if it's an insecurity before I act on whatever emotion it is that I'm feeling. Because I understand that your mind makes you insecure and your mind makes you overthink because your mind is practical. I need to see things in order to believe them. So I try to first pinpoint like, okay, is this an insecurity of mine, or is this something I genuinely feel in my gut is wrong or is bad? And once I identify that, I go off, because if it's an insecurity, I'm gonna be able to detect it the moment I try and think about it, and I'm gonna fix that insecurity in that moment and switch the negative to a positive. If it's my intuition letting me know that this is bad, stay away, I'm gonna stay away. Advice for someone who just started YouTube: stay consistent, build a schedule for yourself where you know, like, on these days I'm gonna shoot, on these days I'm gonna edit, and the more organized you get with your schedule, that'll keep you more consistent, and the more consistent you are, the better and the more success you're gonna have on that platform. Have I ever been to South Africa? No, but I've been dying to go. I'm one of those people that is against aquariums and zoos because I don't believe in animals in captivity. So I will love to go to South Africa and see the animals in their natural habitat. I want to go to Alaska and go whale watching. So yeah, I haven't been, but I want to go. Advice about young love and long distance relationships. So I've been in a long distance relationship before. I think the advice I want to give on young love is stay patient and remind yourself that you guys are both young, learning and growing. So try not to hold a grudge when you piss each other off, because that's not gonna help. And about long distance, the advice I would give you, or the best advice I can think of, is trust each other. The more you trust each other, the better and the easier the long distance relationship will be, because trust is everything. How many languages do you speak? 2, Spanish and English, but I really want to learn Portuguese. I think it's a beautiful language and I hope it's easier for me to learn because I already know Spanish. But 2. During times of bad situations, where do you go for comfort, strength, and to get lifted up? My family. How do you have such a huge support group without any jealousy, issues, or competition? Oh, thank you for even pointing that out. I think that me and my group of friends do a really good job with supporting each other, knowing how to keep that level of respect even though we do essentially the same things, and honestly just loving and caring about each other. I think the more you love and care about a person, the more you look out for each other, so there isn't room for jealousy or competition. Like, you know you're both winning, you know you're both put on earth for a reason, so there is no sense of that. When are you coming out with merch? I feel like you would do amazing merch. That makes me so happy to read that. that because it's coming. It's not really merch though. I'm only gonna release two things. But yeah, it's coming soon, guys, so stay tuned. What do you think about the Wiki Feet page? I think it's disgusting. I hate feet, so I don't understand why there's a whole page about feet. And the fact that there's a profile for me made is a little weird. What's one thing that you learned that has changed your life forever? I think that learning that life is about balance and people's perception becomes their reality are two things that I've learned that have changed my life forever. Because learning that life is about balance in every aspect of your life, communication, relationships, work life, like handling everything in your life is about balance if you really think about it. That has changed my life forever because I understand the importance of balancing your life. You can't just focus solely on your work and then wonder why your family's drifting from you or you don't have a love life. Like, there's a reason why these things are not working, is because you're genuinely just focusing on one thing. Like, that's not how we're supposed to function. At least I don't believe so. I think life is about balance. Like, God created us so that we could balance everything. I could balance a work life, a love life, a parent life, all in one. And I will succeed in every single one of them. That's that. And then people's perceptions are their reality. I learned that, and it's changed my life forever because it helps me understand that I could sit here till I'm blue in the face and explain something to you in the way that I see it and perceive it. But if you're not open to my opinions, or you don't perceive it the way I perceive it, you're gonna think your way. And until you don't want to change that thought, or until you don't feel like you want to try and analyze my opinion on it, you're not going to. So instead of getting frustrated with that, I just understand that we all have different perceptions, and that's the reality we individually live in. So yeah. Why don't you get thick? Y'all know how ducks are? That they like eating shit, eating shit, eating shit? Your girl. That's why I'm not thick. How many kids do you want? I want 5 kids. Not right now. Definitely at its time and in God's timing, but I want a lot of kids. For sure I want 2 girls and 2 boys. As soon as I have that pair, I'll probably go for the 3rd girl. I'll probably be satisfied with 2 boys, but who knows? By the 5th, if I want to keep going, I'll probably keep going. What's my favorite day of the week? Every day. Because every day is a blessing. Alright guys, that's all for the questions. I hope you guys got to know me a little bit better. I actually haven't done a Q&A in a minute for my YouTube, I just realized. But thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so much, and stay tuned for my next video. Bye.